This isn't an elaborate video, this is just a test and a few minute trip I took on my 2017 electric Rad Mini bike to test out a 6-year-old battery. I'd already taken a 10-mile trip this morning. The obstacles with this is there's a lot of hills, up and down hills, and the weight factor always comes in of about 230, and going up you're stressing the motor. So this is pedal assist. As much as I could I pedaled with the motor, then that saves the battery. And going downhill I put it on 0, no pedal assist, because I was achieving speeds of 15 to 22 miles an hour going downhill if you watch the speedometer on the bike. The good thing about riding here in the Catskills is if you go on the back roads, there's not too much traffic. And that mirror I put on the handlebar is great, because people will come around turns and almost take you out and don't see you. And that gives you a pretty good view, although I have a $50 video camera that I haven't put it on yet, and gives you an entire back view behind the bike. So that should be interesting. It's a beautiful day today. It's about 78 degrees. Beautiful outside. Now if you're expecting an exciting video, you know, I could edit in some bike crashes from other people. Of course, at my age, if I took a bike crash, I probably wouldn't be able to edit anything. But it's nice and peaceful up here. But there are crazy lunatics. There are some young guys in trucks who don't like bicycles. And then there are the stretch pant type bikers who don't like vehicles. Truth is, they all took a vehicle to get their bike here. And hundreds of them come here on the weekends in the summer. And I applaud them because they don't need an electric bike and they go up these hills. But it takes months and months of working up to that. And you know, like I got this tired old body, and I don't know if it has that much time on it to spend another 5 years getting up to speed. But it's pretty beautiful up here. Peaceful. I think I gotta get one of those cushion seats, because this is kind of numbing on the crotch. I'm sure most guys who ride bicycles will know what that means. But there are these cloud seats, I think C5 they're called, for about $30, that, if you believe the propaganda, they're like sitting on a cloud. Yeah. It's amazing, when I drive on these back roads in my car, there are deer all over the place. There's enough deer up here in this little town to feed America if there's a meat shortage. And right now, all the little fauna, you see those big cars? For some reason, they can't drive on their side of the street. They gotta come right down the center. And if it says 35 miles per hour, they're usually doing 50. I'm hitting top speeds here, coming downhill, 20 miles per hour. And I'm on 0 pedal assist. I've got a GoPro on my chest, so I can't really wiggle as if I had a head mount to show you the sides. I know this video is as exciting as watching your kitchen sink drip. Or
1 hour, 30 minutes, distance 6.05 miles.
oh, I forgot to shut that off.
Minutes, 52 seconds per mile.
Oh boy. That's a great little program called, let me look it up.
Activity paused.
It's called Runkeeper or something. It's a free app, but it will actually draw the whole route you've been on. It's free. Tell you the speed you're going at. Show you the roads. It's better than one of those expensive GPSs, and it's on your phone. And I got it in that little case right there between my legs. You can see the top of it. Just slides in there. Your phone, that is. And I'd like to applaud anybody who's made it through this far in the video. I took it, and I can't even watch it. I should have put this at 4 times speed. But if you've watched it, put a like in there, just so I know that somebody actually did attempt to watch this. I'm not going to put a like in there because I didn't watch all of it. This is a folding Rad Mini. It's a folding bike. I bought this to keep in my RV when we went to campgrounds, but that never happened because of a botched cataract operation. Ended up selling the RV. But since this isn't a full size bike, you're getting exposed to more of the bumps. The good deal up here is in the last year they've paved all these roads. These used to be dirt roads with craters, and you really couldn't go fast on them. And when it rained in April and summer, rivers would come across it. So they fixed all the culverts. They paved these roads nicely. This is a newly paved road, and it's great. I'm not worried about flats like most people are. And this is going uphill. This is a more traveled route. You go to the top of the mountain. That building on the left is the old Odd Fellows building. Used to be some sort of big group. Wish it was there. I joined them because I'm an odd fellow. And now I'm coming to the top of this, and this is where I usually switch to 0 pedal assist. Yep, see my finger on the left? Putting it to 0, taking the motor out, the battery powered motor, because this is downhill. Matter of fact, it doesn't look as steep as it really is from the camera's perspective. But look, I'm hitting 25 miles per hour going downhill. So it is pretty steep. I'm going uphill now right here in this area, turning onto my road. I'm about a quarter mile down this road. Pushing on a little pedal assist there, just for good measure. And I'm pedaling, and with pedal assist you do get a workout. But if I was on this bike on 0, I'd be crippled in about a mile. Especially trying to go uphill, it'd be impossible. It's not like those high performance full-size bikes. And those bikers in their tight fanny things where if they get gas, they're going to cause a bubble. Getting closer to my house, coming up on John Ingram's farm. There's a lot of vibration in my hands. There's no front suspension. In later models of this bike, they put a front suspension fork to absorb the bumps. There's nothing on this. I've got this $100 suspension post I added to the seat. That's meant for someone who's probably 60 pounds lighter than I am. So I don't know how long that'll last. This is all farmer's land here. Feed for the cattle, horses. I hesitate to say grass because we'd have an exodus from the city coming up here. Boy, there's a lot of grass up there. No, this is to feed the animals. There's John's shed. And there's the only store we have in Olive Bridge. It's John Ingram's meat and egg little store there on the left. Open 24 hours. The honor system. Great food, great eggs, great sausage. I guess it's the closest thing you'd say to organic. And his chickens really are free range because they're just running out in the roads. They're just on the farm. He doesn't keep them caged. Notice there's not much of a curb. If you go on past that white line, in many spots on this road, you can kiss yourself arrivederci. Because on a lot of these roads, there's huge drops. And there's no grass there. There's rocks. You just keep going. And this time of the year, there's a lot of trees down. Notice my right hand, that's the throttle. And I'm coming up on my house. And I want to thank anyone who's actually made it to the end of this video. Yes, hit like just so I could count the likes and say, oh my God, somebody really did watch this video. And that's why I kept it on purpose. Full length, I didn't speed it up. I wanted to see if you had the endurance. Either that or you're just too lazy to get up and change it. I'm back in my driveway. Back home. Time to get off the bike. Shut it off. Cut the power. My little yard. 2x4. A little screen to keep the dog in. And there's Sunday. Excited to see me. Almost. Especially if I have a cheeseburger in my pocket. There's my wife, not too excited to see me.
No, that's from the fucking thing. You just realized it.
And it's the end of the trip. Thank you for joining me. I'm home.